Hello everybody. I hope you are all home safe and sound. The purpose of this video tutorial is to show you how to use Google Hangouts for IEP meetings. So let's get started. The first thing you're going to do is make sure that you are signed in to your Google account. So as you can see here, my picture is on the top right. You may have your initials. Doesn't matter. Just make sure that you're in your district Google account. The next thing you're going to do is open up a new tab and type in hangouts.google.com. So that's hangouts.google.com. So after you've done that, all you need to do is click on video call. You're going to get a screen that looks like this. I've been using Hangouts, so this will jump right into letting me join or start a meeting. Yours might ask to have access to your microphone and your camera on your computer. If it does so, just say allow. So it'll do that if you haven't had a Hangout before. So I'm going to click join or start a meeting, and I'm going to type in a name for this meeting. It doesn't really matter what you type in. I'm going to just type in Hangout meeting for IEP conferences. And I'll hit continue. So as you can see, the camera's starting up. It's going to alert you that your camera is starting up, and then you would click join now. So here we go. So I've joined the meeting that I in fact started. What you really need to know is beforehand is the only people that are going to be on these Hangouts for the IEP conference is the team, the IEP team. Okay, so that'll consist of all of the people that are in your district organization. So parents will be calling in. So this is very important because you want to copy this information. You can send it to your own email, or you can have a parent on the phone and give them this information. So it's going to have the dial-in information, a phone number, and then a PIN number, always followed by the pound key. So that's very important. So you either want to copy this and send it through email, or you want to be on the phone with the parent and let them know what number they need to dial in, have them write it down, and then call in. Okay, so the next thing you're going to do is you're going to add people to the meeting. Again, those people are in your organization, so you simply just need to type in their name. So I'm inviting Tammy Laverne. So I begin to type her name here. I see her email. I'm also gonna invite Mia Jesclard. And if I don't see it right away, I'm just gonna type in M Jesclard because I probably have a better chance of getting her by just typing in the first initial and then beginning with the last name. It doesn't matter if you choose their SLP web address or their org address. Doesn't matter. Either one is fine. And then I'm going to click send invite. So now they are getting an invite to this Hangout, okay? So you want to, ahead of time, just tell them to be ready for that, that call. You want to make sure that they know that that invite is coming through the email. All right, so while we're waiting for them to join in on the video chat, I'm going to show you a few features here. Since I am recording my screen, you can see everything on my screen. So I'll tell you that this is the mute button. So if you happen to need to mute yourself, then you would click on this button. Notice that it turns red when you're muted. Okay, so why would you maybe need to mute yourself? We are finding that when you have many people in the room, it's advantageous to everyone for only one person to be talking at a time. So if you give the floor over to someone else to talk, you definitely want to click that button and mute yourself. Okay, so we have Mia, who has joined us. And everyone that comes in, they usually come in with their button already muted, but if they're not muted, then you just simply ask them to get their screen muted. The way to do that is, again, I have it here at the bottom because I'm presenting, but you also have this little people icon here. So there's a flyout. You want to click on the people icon, and then you can mute yourself there next to your name if you just simply click on the mute button. So you can mute on and off. So if it's your turn to speak in one of these meetings, then you would just simply unmute yourself and begin to speak. They also have a chat feature here. So if for some reason you are not hearing the person, or you can't unmute yourself, you're having difficulties and you need to reach out to these people that are in the meeting, you would want to simply click here and type into the chat box your message. Hello, can everyone hear me? And then you would click on the send button, and it'll send the message to everyone in the group. Again, if you need to get back to the people that are in the group, you would just click on people, and you're going to see that at the right side of your screen. So you see here where I'm speaking, and then you see the two people or participants, the two other participants in the room. Now, I'm going to go ahead and click on me. So again, at any time you can click on somebody else's screen to give them the floor, okay? Now, keep in mind, the parents won't be seeing the video, but they will be hearing you. So again, I want to show you that if you switch over to someone, before you can get that menu that appears at the bottom, you must click in the screen. So you have to click on your picture or whatever's in the screen right there. And then as the presenter, you get all this information down here. Now, again, parents will be on the phone. They will be contacting you via phone. So they're not going to see everything that's on your screen, but they will hear all of the participants. Also, you can, when you want to present, you can hit the present button. So if you're presenting to the rest of the participants something that's on your desktop, then you would hit the present button. You would say, share your screen. And when I say this, I mean that you would be sharing with the rest of the participants in the room, in the chat, in the hangout room, not the parent. So the parent, again, cannot see this. So you click on this icon, on the screen here, and you click share. Once you do so, you'll see that the you are presenting screen starts to circle around, and then anything that I bring up, the participants are able to see. So that if I have a document that I want them to be able to see, then I would just simply have that document waiting down here, and then I would open up that document. Okay, so I'm just going to show you, because some of you, I'm sure, will have to share documents with each other during the video chat. Again, no one will see this except for you on the chat. So if I had a document that I wanted to show, I would just click that document, and then they should be seeing this. All of the participants can now see what's on my screen. If you would unmute for 1 second and let me know that you're seeing my screen.
Yeah, Tricia, we can see it.
Okay, thank you. All right, so that is how you use Google Hangouts, my friends. And so when you want to end a Hangout, all you have to do is simply bid farewell to everyone and click on the X, and then you're done. So,
bye, Tricia. Bye, Mia.
Bye. Have a great day. You all stay safe.
Bye, thanks.